That was like the sports channel introduction. Dun, 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 dun.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Almost choked. Had to breathe. Almost died, bro.
Okay, guys.
Go ahead.
How's our RNA community doing right now? We just wanted to thank you guys for joining us for yet another episode of the Rhinos and Aliens sports channel, which is sports from all angles.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is the 16th episode, and today this will be the last week where we're so jam-packed with all different types of sports, because if you've been keeping up or you're a sports fan, this was the last week of baseball, so we will no longer
be talking about baseball until next season.
Yes.
Or trades.
Yes, of course.
Possible trades and
anything
stuff like
major happens, but besides that, this is going to be last week, so we have another jam-packed week, but we want to start with some basketball just because, yo, bro, the Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic. But yeah, they're doing pretty good in the East, you know. They're 6-4, third in the East ranking wise,
which is
pretty good since they haven't been good since Dwight Howard left.
And it's even more impressive they've lost 2 straight and they're still third in the East, which
is really surprising.
Yeah.
Who's number 1?
We'll get to that.
Oh, you'll see, guys. We will. But other than that, with 4 players averaging over 14 points.
Yeah, oh crap, yeah.
Yeah, and they're also going prior to that, 20 points average, or 20 points prior to that. Aaron Gordon with 19.
Wait, what's his name? Foreigner?
Isn't he a shooting? I think he's a shooting guard.
Okay, I've honestly, this is the first time hearing about him. He's leading the team with 20 plus. So
yeah, he's a shooting guard. I played with him before. He's pretty good.
He means in 2K.
Yeah, in 2K. But yeah, Aaron Gordon with 19. Nikola how you say it? Vekovic.
Yeah, it's
Vekovic. I believe that's how. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Vucevic, depending on tomatoes.
Yeah. You know, punctuation and all that. But yeah, he's averaging around 18. And Jonathan Simmons with 14.5.
Yeah, I don't
really know about Simmons.
Yeah.
I believe I know he dunks a lot. That I do know. But I'm not sure if he's like a real good scorer or not.
To be honest with you guys, though, I didn't even know they were 6-4. So this is...
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Explains why the Cavs lost to them.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, before we get to the World Series, though, we do want to point out some key injuries over the past couple days where the 49ers wide receiver Pierre Garçon, he is done for the season. He's put on IR with a neck injury, so...
Condolences to you, my man.
Yeah, that the neck and up you don't play with. That's some serious crap right there. But the 49ers, they keep on... They're 0-8 and they're not looking much better. They did get Garoppolo, but we don't know how proven he is because any player looks good with the Patriots, you know, bro.
Yeah.
And then the key thing is Deshaun Watson. Holy crap, man! It's wow.
He's done.
Yes,
for the whole season.
Yeah.
ACL tear.
And what's crazy about that too? If you watch the game where he played Seattle, the Houston Texans did lose, but it's just. Bro, the stats he has were incredible. Through the first 7 games, he had 19 passing touchdowns, an NFL record for a rookie. He was competing with the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Wentz for most passing touchdowns for the year. So this is a rookie doing this. Nobody was expecting it. And I have some stats, which makes it even crazier. He is second, tied for first, or just straight up leading the league in passing touchdowns, rushing yards for a quarterback, passing yards, pass attempts pass yards
on average
per attempt. Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me with that. And then total QBR, which is even more impressive than the quarterback rating because QBR takes into effect everything.
Yeah.
So he's second, tied for first, in those 4.
NFL record, though. I thought it was just a team. I thought it was just a team. That's an NFL record.
Well, the NFL record is the 19 passing touchdowns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but still, bro, 7 games, you have 19 as a rookie.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
So we just want to get those two things out. Can you imagine as a person, you're coming in with little expectations from one side, and then another group of individuals are praising you. You're not on the best team, and you're the reason why your team's winning, and then all of a sudden, especially after having the type of game he had, so
that's pretty amazing since you're coming in as a rookie, scoring that many touchdowns and everything.
Yeah, bro.
So
and it's not
only
like
that, but you have the veterans looking at you too.
And bro, it's not like they're on a offensive powerhouse like the Rams or the Saints, where they have all these players, or they're in a offense that's known for putting up.
Saints do not have a powerhouse, just to let you know.
But bro, when you have Sean Payton, his scheme,
okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Because by the way, the Saints, we're gonna get to them. Well, it's not on our agenda, but I just want, because Daniel's a Saints fan, bro. They're only the third team in NFL history to start 0-2 and win 6 straight games after. How do you feel about this?
I'm extremely happy for them, because at first I had no hope at all.
Yeah, it felt like another season, right?
Yeah, it was just another season for me. Like, I actually stopped watching them, but I mean, now I got to pay attention.
Is he really a fan, guys?
Yeah, I work on Sundays, though, so it's like I don't really have a choice.
I'm joking. I know what you meant.
But yeah, I did keep on them for like stat-wise and stuff. But
Drew Brees is having like
another amazing season,
and like you pointed out, he doesn't have the powerhouse like he normally does. He has a lot of rookies and unknowns, and what he's doing is Drew Brees might be the most underrated quarterback, bro.
No, he's definitely average, but when it comes to like everybody else, he's probably like in the league right now. He's probably like top 5, definitely.
But how is he average?
Because like to me, I would say he's over average. But like a lot of people, if you say best quarterbacks in the league right now, of course Tom Brady's number 1. Number 2 it would probably be
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, and then it would probably be him.
I don't know, bro. I think because you're a fan, you say that, but if you watch like SportsCenter stuff, they rarely talk about him. Like only like the former quarterbacks talk about him and stuff like that. So
yeah. Like, to me, I think he's definitely top 5.
No, he is
in the league right now, definitely.
Year in and year out, he's posting 4,000 plus yards. Yep. He's getting 25 plus passing touchdowns. Yep. And let's not forget, he's always playing with a bad defense, and his team is still winning 7-9 games, which is not impressive when you compare to Tom Brady. But Tom Brady also has Belichick, and they're always
a good offense team. They always had a good offensive team.
So we got to show some love to the Saints. Now, the real question is, are they going to finish strong, or are they going to finish like the Giants? Because the Giants in 2007 or 2006 started 6-2 and then finished the year 8-8.
Well, I mean, this is my team, so I have confidence in them, but you never really know. So I would definitely say they're going to finish strong. Hopefully, 6 games straight is not easy to accomplish from 0-2, especially, because you're technically the underdog if you're starting off 0-2 and all.
Yeah.
So to bring that confidence back and win 6 games straight is pretty impressive. Bro,
6 straight games, no matter what team you are, even if you're the Patriots, is impressive. So this is the NFL,
So I definitely have confidence in them. Definitely.
Okay, Danielle. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the World Series, guys. So if you guys have been paying attention to this, wow. Another 7-game series for the World Series, back-to-back years with this, and
it's an upset.
Okay. Is it an upset? It's an upset because we picked the Dodgers like freaking dumbasses.
It's an upset. It's an upset for us.
Oh, my God.
I definitely had hope in them, but, yep, upset.
So Houston Astros won 4-3. They won games 2, 3, 5, and 7. And many people consider games 2 and 5 classics because they went into extra innings, and the way they finished is incredible. For example, like game 2, bro, went 11 innings, and the Astros hit at least 1 home run in the 9th, 10th, and 11th innings. They became the first team ever to do that in a World Series game, and actually a postseason game at that. So That's like getting a 50-plus yard touchdown back to back to back drives in the fourth quarter and overtime. Just to put that into some comparison, right? And in that game between the Dodgers and the Astros, they hit a combined 5 home runs in extra innings alone. Extra innings alone, and then they also put up a total of 8 throughout the entire game, which is astonishing. It's just that game. Every time you thought a team was going to take advantage and take the lead and win, nope. And then Game 5 went to 10 innings, and that's the famous game where the Dodgers had the lead the entire game, and they gave it up. Yeah, and this is why me and Daniel are disappointed, because Kershaw is just, we were singing his praises Game 1, and yeah.
That's literally how you explain it.
Yep.
You went down to the S word.
Bro, I think it was some crazy crap. He gave up 6 home runs in the series.
Yeah.
It was, 6 home runs in the postseason, and then he gave up 2 or 3 in this series alone. So that's just, yeah, we look like idiots.
It's definitely a huge upset.
But to give some shout out to the Astros, this is their first World Series championship since they've become a MLB team. It took 55 years, which just take that into some context.
55 years. It's a long time, guys.
Bro, over half a century. Time. So that's crazy. And this is their, I just want to emphasize, they are just one of 4 teams to win the World Series within 5 years after losing 100-plus games. So 5 years ago or 4 years ago, they lost 100-plus games, and just like that, they win the World Series. So that's like going from 1-15 1 year in the NFL, and then before you know it, 2 years later, you're winning the Super Bowl. So crazy stuff. Some shout out to George Springer, who got the MVP, bro. He had 5 home runs, 4 straight games with a home run. 29 total bases, that's getting on base. And then he had 8 extra base hits, which means 8 of his hits got individuals onto the next base, if not a score in.
A score, yeah.
So he was the definition of clutch, especially since he hit one of the home runs in Game 2 to extend it. So, yeah. Now we're going to move on to some UFC.
Dun, dun, dun.
And anybody who's been keeping up, George St-Pierre came back. This is like the first time in years he's been in the ring. I think 2013, something crazy like that. So it's going on.
I think he went into a movie after he came out.
Well, he got into acting because the whole reason he went out was supposed. He's going to say because people are taking drugs, but the real reason is he was getting messed up, and you could see the effect taking toll. But
definitely,
he came back and he set some UFC history. He's only the second person ever with 20 UFC wins, not MMA wins, UFC. So this is going against the top dogs. He's tied with Michael Bisping. I don't know.
Bisping?
Okay. Well,
Bisping?
You guys could correct us on that.
Did Bixby just? Whatever.
Yeah, in UFC history, and he's also just the 4th individual to hold 2 different division titles. So he goes up there with Penn, McGregor, and Couture. So that's
some big achievement goals, right,
bro.
there.
Especially when you consider he's been out for over 3.5 years.
Yeah, you come back and making a statement.
God damn, it was a chokehold too. So you would have messed with that.
A chokehold?
Yeah,
I didn't even see it. Are you serious?
Bro, it was only...
Was it a rear neck?
Yeah.
Where he's on his back?
Yep.
Oh, man.
But that's what he's famous for. He's famous for getting the submissions. He normally doesn't knock people out. And he was like, yo, screw these 5 rounds. I'm getting it over with, bro. And it was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing.
That's what's up. Yeah, definitely got to look at that.
Yeah.
Highlights or something. But yeah, 20th UFC match. That is ridiculous.
Bro, because think about it. UFC is a MMA fight. But UFC is basically the elite part. Because this is
like the big matches.
Yeah, this is like the top dogs.
Events.
And for 20, bro, and it's like, God. And most people don't realize when you come out of retirement, it doesn't end well.
No, it definitely doesn't.
But this year we've had two people come out of retirement and they've looked good. First, Floyd Mayweather, and now GSP. So don't get
Floyd
used
wasn't
to
out
this.
that long though.
I know, but and he was. It's just an example.
Yeah, I was about to say he definitely wasn't out that long. But yeah, I
It's
understand
still
what you're
2
saying.
years though. That's still nothing to.
He was out for 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I thought it was gonna be like less than a year.
No, it was 2 years. His last fight was
year and a half.
2015.
Yeah, that is right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're
yeah.
being technical, it was like 22 months, but 2 years, guys. Okay, Don, I brought some news up about Devin Booker we didn't talk about last week, but first let's talk about Ben Simmons, bro, because every day my heart is being broken because Lonzo is not getting this Rookie of the Year award.
No,
bro.
he's definitely not.
Oh my
Definitely
God.
not.
Ben Simmons is everything people said he was. He is the new LeBron James, if not better, in terms of stats right now.
That's stats, yeah.
Yeah.
Not of the great achievements. But
Yeah,
stats.
but yo, do you could take the
So let me take this one real quick. So let's go to these averaging points and stat lines, the stat sheet stuffer that he is. My man Ben Simmons is averaging 18 points, 9.8 rebounds a game.
basically a double-double.
Exactly. Actually a triple-double, kind of.
8.2 assists.
8.2 assists a game, and already has 2 triple-doubles in his first 9 games as a rookie.
Which, by the way, only one player has ever done that before. And
Oscar, the big O.
yeah, it is just
It's like once you get like how you say it? Once you get like an achievement next to the
Oscar Robertson, bro.
Yeah, next to one of the greats, man. You gotta take pride in that. Definitely.
And some crazy thing too. At least 7 games in, every game he scored at least 10 points, got at least 5 rebounds, and at least 5 assists. And I think every game this year so far, he's had those stat lines. So it's just like. It's like, yo, because the thing about Lonzo assist and rebound rise is putting up similar numbers. He just can't score.
Yeah.
It just,
I mean, like he had the one game where he had 29.
but bro, yo, I was watching ESPN today. Yeah, ever since that game, bro, he's been averaging 7 points and shooting 26%. 26%. Just to emphasize this, if he was just shooting 35%, he would be averaging nearly 11 points. That's 4 extra points, bro.
Yeah,
that's
horrible. That's more than horrible.
Bro, honestly speaking, we could make 1/4 of our shots, right?
Depending on if you're going against NBA players.
But bro, he's 6'7".
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
There's no excuse for this.
Yeah, especially with all the practice that you do, and with then
And all the bragging,
and
yeah.
all of this extra stuff.
Yeah, there's just no
Yeah,
excuse.
your dad overhyped you, bro. Your dad overhyped you.
I don't think the dad overhyped him. I think the dad hyped him to where now he's getting the best of every point guard.
I mean, he might not be a scoring point guard, but he is a good facilitator. Like he does know how to pass, and he rebounds, and he actually somewhat plays.
He's not even averaging 10 points.
I mean, yeah, but he still got to get used to it. I mean, Ben Simmons, I wouldn't say Ben Simmons had to get used to it, but technically, this is
his second year. Okay. Yeah. So he's been training and he's been seeing footage. Okay.
Exactly. Technically.
Yeah.
And it's just also the same thing that happened to Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin, his rookie year, got injured. And technically, his second season, he came back amazing.
But let's be real. Blake Griffin coming out of college was a man. Lonzo still looks like he's in high school, if we're being honest.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, in terms of
I mean,
muscle
you think
physique.
about it, De'Aaron Fox is actually declining too.
Yeah, but what do they have in common? They're not bulky. The NBA,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, most people that come out of college, they have to get used to it. That their body has to adjust all of that. So
Yeah, unless you're a Kyrie, he's one of the few.
Yeah.
Or you're like a LeBron James
hybrid.
Yeah, or you're LeBron James, Ben Simmons, where you come out diesel as hell, you know?
Yeah. So I mean, like I feel like you just gotta get used to it. But other than that,
Devin Booker,
my man Devin Booker,
which
fourth most points by 21.
Yes,
amazing.
And he's surpassed Kobe, and he's only behind James, Durant, and Anthony, which is nothing to sneeze at, you know?
Yeah, definitely, because he has years and years to come, hopefully.
Yeah, and if you guys are wondering, he's the Phoenix Suns player last year who put up 70-something.
For what?
Last year,
Oh yeah, he had 70. I think it was 72. Or
yes,
71.
71 or 72. That's the player. So he is a scorer. And once again, another Kentucky player. Yo, Calipari just... Yo, we're going to do a show about this and go down the list. But this list is Cousins, John Wall, Derrick Rose, freaking the Pelicans dude. Not Cousins, but Anthony
Davis.
Yeah. The list is incredible. So...
Yeah. I think who else came from like older wise? I think Ray Allen. No, not Ray Allen.
No. He came from UConn, if I'm correct.
Okay, yeah. No,
Tyreek Evans, if you want to count him, he's not a bad.
I don't. He's like a natural role player.
Okay.
I don't declare.
We're gonna
him
do some deep angular information gathering for that. Okay.
Let's go to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
First,
my bad. First, we're gonna go back to football.
I'm from Florida, so the Florida Gators, man, it's just. Just to put this in context, the past 2 seasons they've won at least 10 games. The past 2 seasons they've won their division, the SEC East, and this year they're 3-4, 4 straight losses. Their coach and the university have decided to part ways. And the reason for this is because their defense is just terrible, that's what they normally rely on. Their offense is even worse. And through the first 7 games, they have a negative 46-point differential, which in football is terrible.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a program like the Florida Gators. And the past 2 games, they've given up 42-plus points, and they've lost by at least 29 points in back-to-back games.
That's terrible, guys.
Yeah.
Get your stuff together.
But on a high note, I just want to shout my Miami Hurricanes, bro. I just want to put all those haters on notice, especially these ESPN haters, saying Miami is done. If they don't get their ass whooped by Virginia Tech, they're going to get their ass stumped by Notre Dame. And we haven't gotten to Notre Dame, so I'm not speaking on that because Notre Dame is legit this year.
Yeah.
But I knew for a fact we were going to beat Virginia Tech.
He knew.
And we won by 20-plus from the beginning to the end. We dominated. And the Miami defense the entire night had that gold chain on because they were getting turnovers. And I just want to shout you guys out because, yo, bro, the U is back. We're 8-0. We're 8-0, and it just feels good to be a Miami Hurricanes fan. Now, I believe we're going to win next week. My heart says that. My brain is saying something else, but I'm not going to I'm not going to put that out just in case we do pull up a great victory. If we do pull that up and then we go to the ACC title game, we're in the playoffs because that'd be victories against Virginia Tech, against Notre Dame, and against Clemson. So,
the 3 big teams right there.
Yes. So that's my little rant for today. Now, as Daniel was saying, let's get to these Cleveland Cavaliers because bro, do you want to do the positive or the negative first?
You do the negative.
Is that first or last?
You go first.
Okay.
I'll do the,
okay.
I'll do the positive. Last.
Okay. So you got the LeBron stuff.
Okay.
Okay. The Cavs have history against them right now. No team through the first 10 games that was below 500 has made the finals.
Nope.
Just want to put that out there. They just lost last night, and they're 4-6 right now. But the thing that's so crazy is that from October 21st to November 1st, they had one of the 3 easiest stretches of a schedule, and they went 1-5.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They lost 4 straight, and some of these teams were teams such as the Nets and the Knicks. Yes, the Knicks have a winning record right now, but
my man Porzingis.
Yes, but I test the Knicks are not good. The Knicks are definitely not the team to beat the Cavs by around 20 points.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
And was that at home in Cleveland?
Yes, it was.
Yes, so that's.
My man Porzingis was, I think he had like 38 that game.
Yeah, and then the next game he scores 40. Or a couple games after
like 46
that.
or something like
that.
Yeah,
like his most recent game he scored 40 too. Mm-hmm. So
So, yeah, my man Porzingis.
Yeah, and over this 6-game stretch, the point differential was -10. So they're on average losing by double digits. So that's incredible. And as I mentioned, they just lost last night against the Hawks. And,
Which is also terrible.
yeah, but so we're not acting like Cavs haters. Daniel does want to say LeBron James over that stretch did have a 50-plus point game. And what else?
Yeah.
What other news?
57, tying it also with Kyrie when Kyrie was on the team.
Yeah, for the most in Cavs history, right?
Yeah, so he has potential to
Yeah,
pass it.
yeah.
But you never know. But other than that,
Real quick, bro, I just want to say, correct us if we're wrong. LeBron's 61 was in Miami, so that's why I think that career high. Yeah, okay.
it's
So
just in Cleveland. His career high is in Cleveland, I should say.
yeah, it's 57 now.
57, yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
But other than that, my man LeBron James.
He's 15th season and he's not slowing down,
Not
bro.
slowing. It looks like he just keeps on pushing.
He might have to with the way their team's playing, though, bro.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But-
But now has 11 career 50 points games, and also tied 6th for
Most-
AI.
Yeah,
right?
with AI.
With
Yeah,
AI?
yeah. For which, when you consider that, think about all the legendary scores.
That AI was going against
Yeah.
at that time.
No, I was going to say about LeBron isn't even known as a scorer, and he
Yeah.
is tied with AI.
Right.
And he is
Right.
top 6.
Top 6 of
So-
the NBA history. But yeah, he's tied with 29,000 points.
Well, he now has 20.
Well, yeah, he has 9. Technically.
Yeah, but,
But of course, he'll pass it. Of course.
yeah. Do you...
I think he has like another, I'd say 2,000. No, by the end of this season, I'd say another 5,000.
What?
By the end of the season. Why not?
5,000?
Well, not 5,000, 2,000.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you were thinking like 5,000 for a career.
No, I was thinking 5,000 for this season. But
He's on some high shit.
I say technically 2,000. He can get 2,000. If he averages, let's say.
If he averages 30 points, he'll get
30
another...
points. Yeah, he'll definitely
get-
get like 2.5.
Bro, and the way... He might have to average 30 points per game again. Because...
I mean, sometimes you got to. I mean, I don't think he wants. He definitely doesn't want to, but if you
bro,
have to.
The
gotta
only
do what you
games
gotta
they're
do.
winning this year is when he's putting up triple doubles or when he's scoring 50 plus.
Hey, the team got to do something. Kevin Love got to put up more shots. J.R. Smith
Yeah,
got to make more shots.
And don't roast us. Daniel meant 2,000. Yes, he knows.
Yeah, I know.
But to a good transition is, you remember how during the offseason everybody was saying Kyrie Irving is crazy?
For trading.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving doesn't know what he's doing. Why wouldn't you want to play with LeBron James? He's the best player. Well, maybe all those people were wrong. And maybe it wasn't Kyrie who needed LeBron, but vice versa.
Exactly, because Kyrie right now is doing amazing.
We didn't look up any stats, but he's averaging... if I'm correct, he's averaging a career high in assist. And he's averaging over 20 points. But what's the key difference is that he's really leading this team. And
Which is
he's
amazing.
He's playing... everything he said he wanted, he got and more. Like, he's doing everything he said he wanted to do. And as we could both talk about this, the Celtics became the first team in NBA history to start 0-2 and win 7 straight games. Well, they just broke that record again last night, and they just won their 8th straight. And they're not only the best team in the East record-wise, but they're the best team in the entire league record-wise. So,
Record-wise, yeah.
So
congrats to my man Kyrie Irving, a.k.a. Uncle Drew.
Yo, but congrats to the entire Celtics. I was one of those
without
people.
Gordon Hayward, yeah, I was definitely one of those people that was saying they season might go downhill.
Yeah.
But
8-2.
Way to prove us wrong.
But this is making me think of a what if now, bro. What if they had him? I think they would still have the same chemistry because he's not one of those ball hog players.
Definitely
and the way they played the first couple minutes in the game he did play, they had the same chemistry they're playing with now. But can you imagine that extra depth of a Hayward, bro?
Man, they're playing for my man's Hayward. I'm pretty sure their condolences and everything going straight to Hayward. I'm pretty sure. They playing this well for my man's Hayward.
Yeah, but I just want to put this out there. As long as he comes back healthy as somewhat the same player and this team stays together, this is going to be a team you don't want to mess with for the next 4 or 5 years, bro.
Definitely.
So, God, it's like, wow, man, the Boston Celtics. I hate them, but I respect the and their green is looking mighty fine in those Nike uniforms.
Yeah, it is. That green. I like their white and green jersey. Well, no, I like their green and white jersey better. I definitely do.
The green and white, that means mostly green and the white.
Yeah, the numbers is white, and I like that one more. But the white and green one is pretty dope, also though.
No, but is it just me? But in the Nike, ever since Nike took over, doesn't the green pop more than it did with the Adidas?
Yeah, certain colors definitely do pop more, definitely. Especially with the Phoenix Suns jerseys. Those, their jerseys are so dope. They got the black and orange one, that orange and silver one, or orange and gray.
If you do watch the Lakers when they come on late, but their colors are popping out more than usual too. So it has to be the Nike, because I've never noticed the uniforms look this clean and cut.
Yeah, but I also, their jerseys is ripping way too much.
That's
a big upset.
Yeah, because when did we ever hear about this with Adidas?
Exactly.
I've never heard of this.
Their material must be cheap, or
something, bro. Because
the first small or something.
The first 10 games, I've already heard about 3 rips. There's been
LeBron ripped like twice,
and then there's been another player that I can't think of, and that's just from what I've heard.
Yeah. Oh, Draymond. I think Draymond and somebody else's jersey.
Oh, wasn't it Blake Griffin too?
Yeah. But also when they was fighting. When Draymond was fighting somebody. I forgot what his name.
Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
But see, Draymond gets a lot of crap, but it's just, I want to ask you guys, if somebody puts his sweaty nuts in your face, are you going to let him walk over you? I don't think so. If somebody pushes you in the back twice, showing like something's there, you're just going to say, yeah, fuck up my back? No. So let's be honest and real right now with that. But
moving on.
Yeah, we're going to get into some college football. We're going to actually finish the show in college football. If Daniel wants to say anything about if we add anything, I might add some stuff. But this was a crazy week. Just to set this up, this is a week where 7 top 25 AP team ranked teams went up against each other. So like 7 matchups. So there's 14 ranked AP teams, and they went up against each other. This is tied for the most since 1936, since the AP poll has existed. So just to show you, this was an epic week. And depending what conference you're a fan of, what team you're a fan of, this was an excellent week, or this was dreadful. And this is where I want to talk about the Big Ten, bro. Yo, Urban Meyer. What's going on with your Ohio State Buckeyes, man?
Bro? Come on, bro.
We were here last week singing your praise. Yeah. You had a thrilling comeback win against Penn State. And I was saying, what was the quarterback? I can't even think of his name because he pissed me off so much, but...
Hence, are you talking about
Ohio State's quarterback, man? I can't even think about his name. Well, you guys know his name. Who, like, last week he had 16 straight passes completed and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, to win over that.
Yeah. God, the point is, I wanted him for Heisman after that game. And this game, he has 3 touchdowns. He also has 4 interceptions. And it's just, Ohio State's season is down the drain now, and they lost to Iowa on the road, so that's
a big upset.
Yeah, no, seriously, it is. It's no matter which way you look at it. After having a Heisman performance, he laid a complete and total egg. And then the thing that was so shocking about this, they lost by 30. They lost by 31 points, bro. Their defense
do better.
Their defense gave up 55 points, which ties a record, or is straight up a record for Urban Meyer in his coaching career. The most he's ever lost by is 31, tied, and his team has never given up 50-plus points. And this is to an Iowa team, which is not an offensive powerhouse. So it's just 1 week they are looking like a title contender, and it's like, oh, maybe they are better than Oklahoma, and no, they're not. They're not. They don't deserve a mention. And to make matters worse, Penn State also lost. They lost on the road to
Penn State.
Yeah. And this is the second straight game they've lost a tough, close game, and this was to Michigan State. And now James Franklin, their coach, is 0-10 on the road against top-ranked teams. And the Big Ten right now is basically done.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to that side of the division, both Penn State and Ohio State has 2 losses in conference. Well, yeah, in conference. No, my bad. Ohio State has 2 losses, 1 in conference. Penn State has 2 losses in conference. Michigan State has 2 losses. So they're done. And then Wisconsin has had such a terrible schedule that even if they do go undefeated, are you really going to put them ahead of a Notre Dame, a Miami, if those teams win out from here? So,
yeah, only the world will see.
So the Big Ten is suffering, and that's not looking good. But to get on a more positive note, bro, I'm so happy I have Saturdays off now.
Me too.
Oh, you?
No. I got Saturdays off once in a blue moon, but I do have this Saturday off, surprisingly.
Yet again.
Who knows? Maybe next week.
So this week was we already talked about the Penn State, Michigan State. There's also Clemson versus North Carolina State. There's the Stanford versus Washington State. You guys can look up the rest. The 2 key games we do want to point out besides the Penn State, Michigan State game is that Oklahoma and Oklahoma State, wow. If you guys are a fan of scoring, you guys were in the show. Because in the first half alone, bro, 76 points. 76 points. Just let that sink in. 76. And then by the end of the game, 107 combined points were scored. And this was such an offensive game that Oklahoma's quarterback, Baker Mayfield, had 564 passing yards, a school record. And one of their wide receivers, Brown, had 265 receiving yards, a school record. So I wasn't able to personally watch the game. I just watched the highlights. But, man, every time you looked online or you looked at the point, the score going across the television, there's another touchdown scored. And it's just...
That's what's up. What's up. Congrats.
But just so you guys know, we're going to stop saying this. If you don't know who Khalil Tate is, just go look him up.
Yeah, just go look him up.
Because it doesn't matter the team he's playing, he's going to get 100 rushing yards. He had another 100 rushing yard game against USC, and he now owns the Pac-12 right there. He now owns the Pac-12 record for most rushing yards by a quarterback. He's at 1,000.
1,000!
And it's just... It's just, man, he might be the most explosive quarterback I've seen in college. And that's saying something with a Vince Young, a Michael Vick, those type of players. Yeah. So,
from our generation, I should say.
Yeah. The only player...
Wasn't McNabb good at running too?
But he was more so like a Russell Wilson, to where he passed and ran when he had to. And then when he did run, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Khalil Tate, they lost the game. USC somehow survived. USC, just like Ohio State this year, personally, is disappointing. I feel for you, James. When are the Trojans going to get their crap together? You know?
Right. Sorry, James.
But
one day they'll get better.
But another shout out to a player is the Washington Huskies punt returner. He officially broke the FBS record for most punt returns for a touchdown in his last game. He now has 9. So that is beyond impressive. And whenever he gets the ball,
you better be careful.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't get him down, he will score on you.
Yo, do you remember Devin Hester for the Chicago Bears?
Yeah.
He reminds me of a Devin Hester, where every time Devin Hester got the ball,
people are scared.
Yes. And it's just, at this point, I don't even know why you guys are punting to him. I would kick out of bounds every single time.
Or try to, at least.
Yes,
something.
yeah.
Or short.
Or hit it if it's possible, hit it in the end zone. You know.
You better put all your power into it. For
yeah,
real.
So there's that. Bryce Love, if you guys have been keeping up with the Stanford running back, he had a down week, but he still had another 50-plus yard rush. And this is the 10th of the year, which is a record since 2008. So
nice.
Yeah, so he's the reason why Stanford is having a good season rather than a mediocre season.
Yeah,
so he deserves a lot of love.
They're not exactly overachieving or underachieving, but they're contending.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, perfect way to put it, bro. And then last, just so you guys know about the top 7 matchups, as we said, Michigan State beat Penn State. Clemson keeps finding a way to beat North Carolina State.
Somehow.
And yo, bro, that game was disappointing. If you were a North Carolina State fan, that was not many games.
I know a few.
Yeah, not many games end uglier than that. Stanford lost to Washington State. As we talked about in the Stunner, OU, the Sooners, were able to beat the Cowboys. LSU got pretty manhandled against Alabama. Who was expecting anything different from that? As we talked about before, Virginia Tech got their butts spanked up and down by the Hurricanes. Oh, yeah, I like that, bro. And the last thing is that, as we were talking about, USC was able to beat Arizona. So that was that. That's the college football stuff. I think, do you want to add anything else, broski?
What was your big upset out of all of this? Your biggest upset?
If we're talking about the top 7 performances, it's without a doubt Penn State. But if we're talking about period, Ohio State, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not that they lost. It's 30. Some teams weren't able to score 31 points total.
And you got scored over 31 points. Yeah. That is it. Especially for a big team like that.
Urban Meyer, I just want to emphasize this. Urban Meyer never had more than 49 points scored on him. He just gave up 55 to an unranked team that's not known for offense. And then a game after Barrett, I think that's his name, right?
For the quarterback?
Yeah, Barrett.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Barrett. It came back to me. Barrett, after he had a Heisman-worthy performance, he throws 4 interceptions, bro, and he only had 1 interception the entire season. And you throw 4. It's just, if you're an Iowa fan, you could not have, that's something you dream up, you know?
Yeah.
So, what was yours?
Out of all of this?
Yeah.
Out of all of it. I would definitely have to say the upset for the Cavaliers.
Oh, yeah.
They're losing. I wouldn't say, they're losing season.
Okay, so that's the most negative surprise. What's the biggest surprise then for you?
Ben Simmons. Because out of nowhere, he's being amazing. Definitely.
Okay, I was going to say that. You took that, so not to hop on. I'm going to go with the Celtics, bro.
Celtics? Okay.
Who would have thought? Because let's put this.
That's
NBA history. They just lost their
0-2.
second best player.
Yeah.
And you win 8 straight games. That is mind-boggling.
Yeah, it is.
And it's not like they're going up against scrubs. They're facing average,
pretty good teams. Like Washington Wizards. OKC. Yeah, that was Okay, I can take that.
Yeah. So that's
that one, bro. You got that one, bro.
and to be honest, if we're saying the biggest surprise, we should have really said GSP because you're out for 4 years.
4 years and you come back manhandling boys just like that. Ugh.
But
yeah, congrats to you, my man.
And before we go, I do want to point out some love because we haven't been talking about them. The Philadelphia Eagles, they're 8-1, and wow. So
I heard. I haven't really paid attention to that team, but I heard they were doing really good this season.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about them this week just because there's so much. But next week we're going to go deeper into them since we don't have to cover so much. But that's where I will want to talk to them. And Wentz and that team is looking amazing, and we'll talk about that next week. But as Daniel likes to always say,
guys, make sure you subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. If you didn't like this video, please comment below explaining why you didn't like this video. Maybe it's because of some of the stats that we had. Maybe it's because you think we just suck at remembering names.
As before Daniel goes on, that's the perfect way to put it. We're here for blunt realness and honesty. And as you guys will learn, I'm terrible with names. So
yeah, and I kind of suck at names, big time. So
yo, bro,
when it comes to pronouncing different names, my name by itself is hard to pronounce. So I know for a fact I cannot pronounce everybody else's name.
Oh my god.
So, but other than that,
if you dislike us because we suck at finish up, man.
But other than that, guys, if you guys want to talk to us personally, make sure you hit that description. And also, our names should be down there below describing everything. And if you guys want to talk to us personally, we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are working on other social media, so just give us a chance, and we'll get back to you on that.
And before he goes on, I just want to put in all our videos should have the Twitch link, which we're slowly getting on that. We have a grand master plan to help us with the sports show so we could get back to what this was supposed to be, talking about topics rather up-to-date stuff. But once we do have everything set up to where we could be consistent with Twitch, we will put out an update about that. But yes, we're on all those things, and when we do get on where we're consistent with Twitch, we will let you guys know. But continue, my brother.
But yeah, other than that, guys, if you want to talk to us personally as individuals, that is also in the description. We are also on Facebook, Twitter, and I'm on Instagram.
Yeah.
Some of us, I should say, is on Instagram. So if you guys can find us, go right ahead. Hit our DMs or a personal message, anything. We love to talk to you guys as fans and as friends, anything, you know?
Yeah.
But other than that, make sure you guys subscribe and share this video, okay? We like to grow our environment or our community, or as I like to say, our family, because we love you, because I love you.
Yeah, good correction, brother. Oh, yeah, but no, seriously, we appreciate the support, and trust us, we're keeping track of everything you guys say, everything encouraging, everything that's critical, we're always keeping track. We appreciate the love, we appreciate the honesty that's without being harsh, and we just want to say thank you guys. We're going to remember who's been here from the start, and we always appreciate that. But thank you guys for joining us for the 16th episode, and this is
Sports from All Angles.
Yeah, and
as you guys can see, because he can't remember.
I was going to my mind is just, but we hope to see you next week for the 17th, and enjoy. Have a wonderful week, and we're going to see you next Sunday or Monday. So,
peace.
So, if you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So, thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So, peace out.
Peace.